My name is Woody. I'm part of the LTO conservation team. This is a Deperdussin. About in 1912 it was built, monoplane. It was a little trainer used for taxi training and things like that. A really interesting thing about this is if you consider we're talking 10 years from when the Wright brothers flew to when the Australian Army was starting to introduce aircraft into the scheme. This was the first contrivance that they came up with. They were learning what the concept of flight was. They were basically coming off horses and in an environment where nobody had any idea whatsoever what flying really was, and this is where they started. They got put into one of these things and they taxied it around and took little leaps and little flights and things like that and started to get a feel for this new contrivance called an aeroplane. It's the oldest Australian military aircraft in existence. So this was the first time in several decades that the aeroplane has been assembled. Ever since I started the War Memorial, which was nearly 15 years ago, I've seen it there in the corner, and I thought to myself, how cool is this little piece of gear? It's a part of our Australian history, it's part of military history. I'm an ex-Australian serviceman, and to see those old bits and pieces, the relics of our history, and get up close to it, it's quite an honour. I mean, I've worked on an amazing variety of aeroplanes, but this is the oldest aeroplane I've ever worked on.